watching Thrifty Kaniffy. Hello everyone and welcome to Thrifty Kaniffy. Well, today we're going to be looking at a Barlow pattern. This one from Wright & Sons, and you can get these knives over at James & Company. They have a store presence over at All About Pocket Knives. You can pick these up. So shout out to James & Company for making these available. Kind of nice to be able to find an English-made knife so easily. And James & Company is making that happen. So thank you, James & Company, for offering those knives up for Americans. But we have a little different knife than I reviewed last time from Wright & Sons. That one was a stag handled knife with a ram's foot blade. This is a rosewooded handled with a clip point blade. So something a little different. And I'm really impressed with the rosewood that they put on here. That looks very nice. Nice big large diameter pins on this made from brass. So that's very handsome as well. Nickel silver bolster with that pinch on the end. Nicely finished. A nice mirror finish on that. You see that the back has a very good match to the front. Pins again are smooth, no stepping to the bolster. Everything feels smooth along the edges here. So I'm very happy with the fit and finish. You have a little bit of a recess at the beginning of the spring here, but it smooths out as you go up, and just a tiny amount of gapping there you can see in the back here, but pretty minor. And again, for 35 bucks, I'm not gonna complain too much. Blade centering a little leftward leaning there, not 100% perfect, but we're not rubbing on the liners or anything like that, so okay with that. And the finish on it all seems very good. I don't feel any edginess across the top of the bolsters. The elbow isn't super sharp or anything like that, so that's good. Let's take a look at that clip point blade. Oof, 8.5 maybe on the pull there. Locks up really nicely. There's not going to be any accidental closing of this knife on you. You push that down, that's not going anywhere. I mean, I can make it move, but it takes quite a bit of pressure to make it even move. Beautiful looking clip point blade on this guy. You can see the satin finish on it, the grind. It's a flat grind. Nail nick at the back half, and then you got like a half of it as part of the clip. So a very attractive clip point blade on these Wright & Son knives. There's a look at the blade edge. Could be a little better, I think, maybe. And just, it's not overly deep, which is nice, but might be a little too shallow for any kind of sharpness. And same on that. That's pretty well done, but I think it could be edgier. Might have to go back and put a little sharper edge on this one. But overall, pretty happy with the shape and the grind on it. Pretty even. So those are to look at your tang stamp. Now, some of you may be wondering, why doesn't it say Wright & Sons? I guess, according to Patty over at Patty Potato Pillars, we have, I guess, the budget knives don't have more of a generic tang stamp, and then maybe some of the more expensive ones has the Wright & Sons. Not exactly sure. I know the other one that I had that Wright & Sons cutlery tang stamp, but this one does not. But these are made from C70 carbon, so they will rust on you. You're going to have to treat them. But this one just says, you know, Sheffield, England, and then in between it says handmade. So yeah, these are definitely handmade knives out of Sheffield, England. Just can't get enough how great that snap is. It's just fantastic. So the blade length on this one, it's going to have to be under 3 inches because we know these are UK legal. So we've got like a 2 3/4 inch total length to the tang. No questioning that by the authorities. And then we got a 2.5 inch cutting edge. So, yeah, well within the UK legal right to carry. And shouldn't have any issues with that if you're over there. But for us Americans, well, it's just a fantastic knife, right? And I do love a Barlow, a single bladed Barlow. with this clip point blade. This is a almost ideal style knife. Very happy with the overall fit and finish of it. I think they're a terrific value. Not going to be the last one you see me pick up. I might go after something like maybe a lamb's foot next time or something like that with an ebony handle or something a little different. Just keep mixing it up a little bit and keep getting some different versions of those Arthur Wright and Son Barlows. But can't recommend this one enough. Just fantastic. Probably like this one a little better than the first. Just wasn't enamored with those stag handles. But this is some really nice rosewood, and then you're paying almost, well, maybe just a little over half of what I paid for the other one. So for 35 bucks, hard to go wrong. English made, beautiful carbon blade, clip point blade. Really like it a lot. But that's going to do it for my review, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that bell to be made aware of videos when they drop. We'll see you next time. Take care.